Good morning, everyone. It's Sherry from Stitchy World. Hello, hello, hello. This is like the 10th time I'm starting this because I screwed up when I got into what I will be showing today. I hope everyone's doing good. Today is Wednesday, December 7th, 2022, and this is Floss Tube number 41. This will be a special edition of my Floss Tube. I'll tell you in a few minutes. Everything's been going good. It's cold outside. I'm back in the basement. I haven't been down here for a little while. I straightened out my craft room on Thursday or Friday last week. Probably overdid it with the way my leg has been going. But I found a whole bunch of bags that I never put away, so I decided to go ahead and organize all the wood stuff and extra stuff that I bought. So I feel good about that. Sunday was a bad day for me. I slept on and off almost all day. I just couldn't get motivated. I just had no energy. Fell asleep on the couch, woke up at 4 o'clock Monday morning, and my left side sciatic nerve was like really killing me. Sorry, I'm adjusting the heating pad. I couldn't walk hardly at all on Monday. My right side is still hurting, the upper half of my thigh. It's stiff and it hurts. I mean, it's not as bad as it was. But I think I'm overcompensating to the left side, so I could barely walk. It was scaring me. But I knew it was my sciatic nerve. I did some stretching exercises Tuesday. I rolled the hard ball around on the sciatic nerve. That helped tremendously. As you can see, I made it to the basement today. I wanted to do this video upstairs, but everything I have to show, this bin was way too heavy, and I'm not going to take the chance of lifting something heavy and trying to carry it upstairs. I'm feeling 95% better. I'm getting more sleep, restful sleep. Once in a while, I'll take an Excedrin PM to help me sleep. It relaxes me. But I am doing, you know, like I said, 95% better. I do have the heating pad on my back, so I don't hurt, and it keeps me warm. I'd like to say first, welcome to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining my journey, our journey. Thank you, everyone, for sticking it out with me. I appreciate it. Video number 41, can you believe it? I never thought I would continue with this. But I do enjoy it because it's helping me with my stitching. The last couple of videos were my first whip parade. That helped me set up my Stitchy Plans for 2023. I am ready. Everything is mostly organized. And I'm ready to start stitching next year. Honestly, I am ready. This month I am stitching Christmas. I have a stitch along going. A little bit of background before we get into the actual video. I do admin a Facebook group page. It's for stitch-alongs, and 2023 is going to be a different stitch-along every single month next year. Simple, easy stitch-along. No hard rules to follow. Simple rules. 1 month we work on whips, 1 month we work on new starts. 1 month whips, 1 month new starts. You work on whatever you want. It's just that either has to be whips or new starts. So by doing my whip parade, I was able to pick out the whips that I wanted to work on for next year for those months. And I thought I was going to do a whole year of whips, but I found a pile of new projects I want to work on. Some are older that I found in folders, and then a couple new ones that I just recently bought. I found my pile. It was about this high. It was about 50 new charts that I never filed away, so I put those away too. So being in the basement when it's cold, I know that's what threw out my back. But today I'm good. I have my thick winter socks on. I found some more heating pad. Please get something to drink. This might be a little bit longer video. You know I try to keep my videos short. I apologize now for having to take sips of water. So we will get into 2023 Stitchy Plans. That's what this video is all about. I am going to show everything that I hope to stitch on at some point during that month. My list is typed. I'm ready to go. I have it over here, so if you see me looking over here, it's because I want to read from my list. Let's do this. See if I can get it closer to the camera. That way it doesn't look so weird. Okay, 2023 Stitchy Plans, Facebook group page. The name will be changing on the Facebook group page as soon as Facebook lets me change it back. My YouTube channel is called Stitchy World. My Facebook group page will be called Stitchy World, but the cover photo, the main photo, will have the name of the stitch along each month. If you'd like to join the Facebook group page, I will put a link below in the description box. I hope I don't forget. You have to answer 3 simple questions or cross-stitching questions. It's to keep out the people that don't really cross-stitch and try to cause problems. I've had a few try to do it. And once you answer all 3 questions, I can approve you. That's it. That's all you have to do. January is whip month. You work on any whip. It could be 1, it could be several, it could be 10, it could be 20. I decided December stitch along is Christmas, so I'm working on Disney Christmas. I won't show that in this video because this is just for 2023 Stitchy Plans. This is all my floss for what I will be stitching on in January. And the name of the whip is called Jumpstart January. And this was a name came up by one of the members of the Facebook group page. And I appreciate it. So I decided to just stick with Christmas. I want to get some more Christmas stitching done. I have my stuff over here. I started this video, so everything's out of order. I apologize. I'll try to get better, I promise. At one point, I decided to grab a whole bunch of Christmas magazines. Most of these are from the UK. This is Cross Stitch Favorites. They have so many cute designs. I love this magazine. My first one, this is, one of them will be Roly Poly Penguin. I think that's this one. Let me see. Do they show? I apologize. I'm not as organized with the Christmas for January. Sorry. But I am doing Roly Polies. And this is one of them. One is a snowman. One will be a penguin. I think this is the snowman one. It's sort of like a mailbox type. Wish I could find it. Oh, I have the page written on my card. Sorry. Okay, I promise to get better at this. Oh, they don't really show. I have to be careful here. This is the Roly Poly. I have to be careful because the picture is small, but that's what the Roly Polies look like, and that's Santa. They don't show all of them. So one's a Santa, one's a snowman, and one's a penguin. I don't know how I'll finish these, but I thought they were cute. I tried to pick something like from each magazine so that, you know, I could start working on some projects. The next magazine is Christmas Cross Stitch Favorites again. UK magazine. Trees on Parade. I'm working on at least 3 of these. Aren't these cute? These are so adorable. I guess I should just leave it open. So the first one, this one here, I decided to do it on blue, and it's the penguin. Then the one with the deer, with the animals, I am doing that on red. There's that one. And the last tree that I'm doing, I got a lot done on this one. I couldn't stop working on this. Is Santa with his elf. That one. So that's what that one will be. I got a lot done on that one. Maybe I'll work on that one first. Out of this magazine. Here. Let's just, I can straighten this out once I take it back upstairs. I promise it gets better after January. I have everything to the side over here, thinking I'd be really organized, and I'm not. Sorry, I just hiccuped. The next one is Enjoy Cross Stitch at Christmas. And I decided to work on the free little kit that you got. Mr. Bunny. Some bunny under the mistletoe. I thought he was cute. I didn't get too much done, so that's what I got done on that one. That's the only thing that I found in that magazine that I wanted to start. I try to find something in each magazine that I pick. Okay, this one is 46. I'm glad I do. Okay, this one I am working on these 4 trees. One is with birds. One is with mice, penguins, and deer. I decided I think I'm going to make these into flat folds, stand-ups. The blue one is penguins. This is the mice one. And I have no idea which these two are, but it's the deer and the other one. I did the trees first. I should have put something in there so I knew which one is which, but oh well. That's it for my Christmas stitching. That will be what I am doing in January. I figured I'd get a head start on some Christmas stitching and just continue into Christmas. February, new starts. The name of this stitch along will be called Short and Sweet February. My February stitching, I decided to do Heart and Hand, the Tiny Towns. Get it? Short and sweet, Tiny Town. I know, I can't come up with good jokes. This is all the floss minus 3 colors. I eventually put those into floss bags. The first one is Big Hearted Tiny Town. And I'll be stitching that on the pink fabric. Fabrics that you see that are dyed, I dye my own fabrics. Some of the floss variegated, I also dye my own floss. I do it all. I love doing it all. I haven't been able to do any of it for a while, so I hope to get back to it. I don't need either one, because when I dye fabrics, I dye like 100 pieces at a time. I just work on it for like a couple of weeks. Okay, Patriotic Tiny Town. This will be stitched on a blue fabric with a little bit of purple. I thought that would be kind of sharp to do that on blue. Next is Christmas Tiny Town. And that is being stitched. I may switch this one out because I don't know if it's too dark for the houses. I don't know if the houses will show up. I think they might. I might try to find a little bit lighter fabric. And then we have Halloween Tiny Town. And that's going to be done on sort of an orange. I know I'll enjoy my February stitching because I will work on 4 of these. I will start each one, maybe work on one a week. That way I get a good start on them. See, it's not going to do any good to catch up on whips because I'm making more whips, right? Look at there. Look at there. But I can't just do whips for the whole year. I need to do some new starts. Okay, March is whip month. My whip month for March is in these 3 project bags. I know it's Halloween project bags, but I've got to work with what I have. My focus, this will be called March into Whips, and I will be working on Teresa Kogut whips. I have a lot. I love her designs. Love, 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 love. Let's see, what do we have here? I don't think these have been started, so I won't show these. I just kept Teresa's charts all together, so that's good. Okay, first one. I'm not a Quaker person. I don't stitch a lot of Quakers, but I fell in love with this when I saw everybody else's, when they stitched it up. This is called the Scylla Witches Quaker, and I knew exactly how I was going to change this. I love purple. You will see a lot of purple fabrics, a lot of purple stitching. And I decided to do this with my own variegated purple floss. And that's how much I got done on this. This may be one of the first pieces I work on by Teresa. I'm really enjoying working on this. Once you get going and quit making mistakes, you can get a lot of stitching done. Okay, the next one is Halloween March. And I am stitching mine on a darker purple instead of the black. I didn't get much done on this because I kept screwing up on the pumpkin. I was trying to count and it just wasn't working out. I just wasn't feeling it for that one. Okay, so, and this is all the floss for all those Teresa Kogut. And if you're ever looking for these type rings, the larger ones, my husband bought them for me on Amazon. I asked him, I says, I mentioned one day, I wonder if they have the bigger rings. I love the rings with the bags because then I can leave my strands that I'm not using yet and just leave it in the bag. And they're all in numerical order for each month. That's the way I do mine. And that is for that other project. And in this one we have Dance Party. Another cute one with her people. I got quite a bit done on this one. I love it. I love how it's turning out. I love the way it looks on the fabric. Here, let's show the whole piece of fabric if I can. There we go. I'll keep like that much of a border so you can still see the fabric. I still like, you know, a lot of people will finish their stuff and you don't really get to see the dyed fabrics. Sorry. So, you know, I have ideas of how I want to finish this, but I'm just not sure. Okay, March is another whip month, and this one is called March into Whips. No, that was Teresa Colgate. April, sorry. April is Spring Has Sprung, and I decided to work on St. Patrick's Day. I don't work on St. Patrick's Day stitching a lot, and I actually found a bag that I did for St. Patrick's Day. And the inside, shamrocks. And this is all, except for one color. That's all the floss. Okay, first one is Twisted Threads called March Luck. And that's what I'll be stitching on. And I'm using sort of a tannish gold fabric that I dyed. I think that'll look pretty good on that. Carolyn Manning's The Lucky Gnomes. I think I bought a set of gnomes, or I did find gnomes. I tried to find something for like each holiday because I love my holiday stitching. And if you see these cards, I list all of my numbers that I need, DMC numbers, the size of the fabric that I need, so that when I start looking for stuff, I can find it. I will be stitching this on sort of a I call it mustard color. It's got the veins in there. It's like a brownish gray. I thought that would look pretty sharp with that one. The Trilogy. And this one is called Lucky Spots. And I'm just doing that on a piece of fiddler's cloth. And fiddler's cloth, again, for luck. Again, this one's by Lizzie Kate in fiddler's cloth. I thought that would work perfect. And then we have the March Flip It, but I already know I'm changing out the color. I picked out a mint green, and this is not mint green in their chart. So I will be changing the fabric in that. So those will be my new starts for April. Okay, let's make sure this is May before I start talking. Yay, it is. Okay. May. May is whip month, and it's going to be called May Day Whips. I decided to work on my Waxy Moon Designs whips. I have some sulky threads, and then these are all the threads for all the projects I'll be working on. And I keep everything in the project bag. These are dragonflies, and the inside fabric is a pretty leaves, and everything were purple. Project bags are perfect for keeping everything organized, I'll tell you. Okay, the first one is called St. Patrick's House Trio. Now what I'm doing is I'm putting all three on one project, and it is turning out really nice. I really love how these are turning out. I've done this on more than, I did this with my Halloween, and I have way too much fabric, but I can cut it off, and I can use the side pieces for small ornaments. I have the middle house done, and then I'm putting the same border for all three houses. And I am changing colors. I did not like the pink house, so that is changing. I'm using a green house. The Sulky Blendables are the colors of the houses, so I'm using sort of a aqua teal, sort of a pink, but it's pink and green. And then I have a green, and then I also have purple. I'm not sure what colors I have. I have everything written down, but I'm using Sophie Blendables for the houses. I love changing colors, you know, whatever. But that is turning out really nice. I really like how they look with all the houses on one piece. Again, that's St. Patrick's House Trio. And I have some big pieces of unfinished wood that they'll go nicely in, because that's what I did with my Halloween houses. And I love how they turned out when I finished them. So that's one project. I'll probably work on that first for that month. Empty folder. Let's see. I think that's all I have started. So I guess that's the only thing I'll be working on in March for Waxing Moon, which is good because then maybe I can have a finish. That's not March. That is May. I'm getting my months screwed up. I apologize. Okay, let's... Okay. Oh, gotta be careful. Let's take a little break and take a sip. I think this is June because I didn't write down what I was working on in June. This is not June. This is July. I think I forgot to pick out something for June. Let's see. Is this New Starts? Nope, that's July. Okay, evidently I didn't pick out anything for June, and that's New Starts, and that one will be called Hello June Starts. Okay, that's why there's nothing written in for designer. So we will not be showing June because I have to go find some new starts. July, whip month. This will be called Pop, Boom, Crackle Whips. I will be stitching patriotic. A lot of it's Sue Hillis. I love her designs, and I want to get some of these done. I love this book of hers. Home for the Picnic. I mean, everything is so cute in this. I love all the designs. I think the only one I won't do is the one with the numbers. And the camper. I don't camp. I like the cars. I like all the cars. I like the balloon. Okay, the first one. This is the truck. The red truck. The ice cream truck. This is the ice cream cone one. I've got a lot done on that. Maybe I can have that as a finish. And this is the Kaboom truck, and I noticed that there was a color or two not right, so I wrote to Sue Hillis. She got back to me right away. I got one of the first patterns that came out, and it had a couple mistakes, so there are corrections to the Kaboom truck. This is the red truck. Sorry, I peeked. Wanted to make sure it was in there. So I got that much done on the truck. And these will go perfect. I bought some wood trucks. I have one for patriotic, so I will attach this to the truck. I think I'll paint the truck, and then I'll hang this below it. This one is the Up and Away, so this is the hot air balloon with the truck. It has the balloons, and it's called Up and Away. When I stitched these, I tried to do everything. I tried to do all the trucks and tried to at least get the truck stitched. So hopefully these will go fast when I start working back on these. The next one is Oh My Stars. That's the balloon one. But I just love all of these designs. I love the colors that she chose. They're brighter. They're not like the muted, sorry, they're not like the muted colors. And that's it for that folder. Okay. Put that there. And again, this is all the floss that I have picked out for my July stitching. It's the most wonderful spark. I love this series that she did. I did get a start on that. I don't do a lot with words, but I love this series, and I have picked out projects with words. And you know what? It's not that bad. Oh, I started with Wonderful. Now let me try to fold this. I mean, I love these, the reds and the blues. I love the colors that she chose. And this actually went fast when I stitched on it. Let's just put that back like that. Okay. And I also have some, oh, Christmas. Okay, I didn't know that was in there. Here we have Warm Winter Wishes. So pretty. And I do have a start on this. I don't think I'll be working on this. I don't know, since I'm doing Christmas in January. But I outlined the boxes, and I took fiddler's cloth, and I dyed it with like a light pink. Mauve, I guess you can say it's mauve. I love how this is looking on this fabric. Who knows? I don't know what I'll be stitching that month. But that's a project I can work on. And that is this one. Oh, I do have one more that I have a whip. Cool. Okay, let's just put this here because I know that belongs there. Christmas in the kitchen. Got gingerbread, so of course I have to do it. I decorate my Christmas with gingerbread, and I don't have much out because a lot of it's still up in the attic, and we're not just in the mood to go into the attic. Luckily, I have all my Disney stuff in the basement. And this is how much I got done on that one. Piece of fabric that I found in my stash. I go to our local thrift stores, and I don't leave anything behind when it comes to cross stitch. And I've gotten lucky a few times, so I just pick it up. It's cheap. It's like $1/4 a piece, and sometimes it's like yards. And that way I can cut it down for smaller pieces. August. This is New Starts. Let's make sure that's what this is. Okay, New Starts for August. And this one is called Dog Days of Summer Starts. And I will be working on Tiny Moderate designs. This is all the floss. I'm missing a couple colors, so I have to go buy those. Of course, I wouldn't be missing colors if I didn't have it with all my other projects. But it's the easiest way for me to be able to keep my floss organized. One of the projects I could possibly work on is November. I love these cute little animals. So there's that one. Another one is April. I think these would stitch up fast, maybe a couple finishes if I start them and keep working on them. That's what I might do, is work on the little animals. October. I thought these were so cute. But I don't have fabrics picked out for these. Oops. Now I do have a fabric picked out for this one. Excuse my card. This is the calendar. I think that'll be one that I work on. I love my Halloween. It's got all different kinds of things. And I have almost the same color that they have. It's like a blue. Sorry for the shininess. So I guess I can start that one because I do have the fabric for it. The next one is called the Halloween Wreath. And I actually have an unfinished round piece that I think this will go on. Instead of keeping it square, I may try to make this round. And I found this fabric in my stash that I dyed, and it's almost the same color. Cool! So Halloween, it might be for me to stitch, since I already have the fabrics, and I don't have to go looking for fabrics for those tiny pieces. I also have this booklet, but I have no fabrics that I could work on. And this one is called Autumn Signs. I put them in my project bag, just in case I want to start them. And I mean, picking out fabrics would be easy for me. You know, I love Disney, so that's the bag. And the inside is Boo Halloween. Let's see what this one is. I don't think this is still... No, this is... May have... Sorry, I have to... I know there's more than one bag for my next one. Okay. Yep. Loved working on these last year. Love their design. September is whip month, and we are calling it Another Fall, Another Whip. And my designer focus is going to be Autumn Lane Stitchery. Look at all this floss. And I have them in all Halloween bags. I have 2 bags because I have so much. And then one has got purple and black plaid, and then one has the stripes. I did not start this, so I guess I cannot work on this. It's WIP month, but I do have this in here. I am changing the colors to purple. So I just kept that with Autumn Lane because I know I want to start it, but that I will not be working on. Okay. Potions and Spells. Love their designs. Love how they put the colors together. And that's what I got done on her. I got to a certain stopping point. Let's put that behind there. The card is there. Look at those colors. Love, 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 love. Totally enjoyed stitching on all of these. Okay, sorry, I'm keeping this organized and putting everything back. I don't have somebody to film with, so I have to do my own packing. Excuse me. I love it when I see 2, 3, 4 people doing their videos because one will always offer to help put things away. I have to do it all. That's the downside. The next one is Halloween Nomies. So cute. And my fabric almost matches theirs. A little bit darker, I'd say. Again, I dyed it myself. Let's fold this up so the light doesn't get through. So that's how much I got done on that. So cute. I mean, these are so fun to stitch. You know, you don't get bored with the stitching. They have nice colors in their projects. I have a lot of their patterns. Okay, the next one is going to be called Hocus Pocus. Let me get that out. There's Hocus Pocus. And I got HOCU done. Mine is a little bit more mauve-y purple fabric than what they show in theirs. I always, you know, I just use whatever fabrics that I've dyed. So that's how much I got on that one. Again, I know how I will be finishing this. I have the round unfinished wood pieces that I can paint to match whenever I get done stitching. Instead of the hoops, and then that way I can make them into wall hangings. The next one is called Halloween Night. And this I did restart because I started this on, I think 2 years ago. It was one of my first pieces. I didn't like how it looked. So I did restart this on a smaller count. I think this is either 16 or 18. It's written on my card. And I love how the colors are coming out on this fabric. Again, it's a purple dyed. I love my purple, so that's what that looks like. Let me make sure I have that in there right. So that's how much I have done on that one so far. Got quite a bit done on that one. And I love how it looks on that fabric. You know, sometimes you start something, you don't know how it's going to look, and I'm always happy when things turn out like that. So those will be, oh, I have a few more. Ooh, I have a big choice to do for this month. Okay, the next one is Hallows Eve Haunting. And my fabric is almost their color. I was working on the witch. So this one will be a bit bigger. I like how it's looking on the fabric. Not as dark as theirs. I call this like a mustard color. It's like a goldish yellow with some brown that I put into it. I try to mix my colors to get different looks. The next one is called The Witch's Spell. I love that green. My husband saw that. He goes, oh, I hope you find a green that'll look like it's that color, and I did. I used the DMC colors. Again, the fabric is almost similar, close to theirs. sort of like a brownish. Just put that behind it. Sometimes I use a color close to what they show in their projects. Sometimes I just go with something totally different. Like if they use like a blue or something, I'll use a purple. I'm partial to purple. And this is Wicked Witchcraft. Again, the fabric, I chose something close to what they used. And I love it. This is the fabric that I'm stitching on. And let's put this behind it. I really like how this one's turning out, and I love that fabric. The purple with like a dark aqua teal. And that's the project again. I'm going to have some fun stitching Autumn Lane in September. I can't wait to get back to some of these whips. Hopefully I can get a couple finished. That would be nice, right, to get rid of some of the whips. Too many whips. Okay, October, I will have nothing to show, because every October, I take projects from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween issue, so that will not be done until I get the Halloween issue. So that I can show maybe in September what I'll be working on. Let's see. This is November. And my designer focus for November is going to be Blend in Place. And the name of this whip for the month is called Fall Back into Whips. Okay, then we have this. Here's all my floss. And the way that I do the floss, I have little index cards like the 3.5 by 5 for each project. Then I'll write them all down and put them in order, and I put it on one card, and then that way I can find every single color that I need, because I do a lot of projects together, and then I only need one set of floss for everything for those. That's how I do mine. That's how I organize it. So that's what I have there. That's all the floss. Again, this is Blend in Place November whips. Oops, I'm losing my cards. Okay, the first one is Halloween. They give you two type choices. You can do something on a lighter fabric or something on a green. I didn't choose either color. I wanted something different. Let's do this. And this is what I'm doing mine on. Scary Halloween is what I call this fabric. And that's how much I had done on that. This is a 28 Monaco, and I am stitching 1/1. That's about the lowest count I can go with these eyes. I developed a floater in my good eye. As you can see, I have a lazy eye, so I don't really use it. And I developed a floater in my good eye. So I cannot see lower than 28 count, so I just stick with Ada or Monaco. I do have a magnifying lamp, so that helps. The next one is called Cruisin'. I don't know if I started this. Let me check. I don't think I started this one. Nope, I don't have to show this one. It's not a whip, so I cannot work on that one because that would be considered a new start, right? Okay, let's skip that one. Okay, let's go to this one. This is Formidable Frank. And that's Formidable Frank. And I did stick a little bit close to their color of the fabric. Oh, that's another one I didn't start. Sorry. But that's the fabric I will be doing if it ever goes back into new starts. Sorry. I was only going to show whips. I thought I started him. It's almost close. Theirs is more a little bit pink. Mine's more orange. Oh, I need to be better organized. Help me. Get me an assistant. Okay, let's see if this one got started. Ah, we got a whip. This one is called, let's get all this out of here. Oops, 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 oops. This one is called Frank's Family Portrait. Comes with everything. Comes with little pins, I guess you could call it. And I didn't get too much done on this one. I'm doing mine on a green. I don't think I was really into this one because it was all black. But I really like how it looks on this fabric. Similar to theirs, but theirs is a lot darker. And mine's not as dark. But it's similar with the two colors together. So I can work on that month. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, did I start him? Yes, I did. Okay, and then here's the last one. Oh no, I got another folder? No, that's it. Okay, Frankie the Thinker. And I am doing mine on sort of a darkish blue. That's the back side. Let's see. Have to see where this is at. I think this goes... Yes, because this is his head. So weird when you get to a stopping point and then you have to see, oh, where am I at? Okay, there he is. That's part of his jacket, and then that's his hair there. And then his arm, you can sort of see the way the arm goes. Can you see it? Yep. So that's what I'll be working on. I love Glenda Blaze. I love Autumn. You know, I like everything that I have. I just don't have enough time to stitch everything. And all these larger projects, they take a long time. So that's what I'll be working on for November. Okay, that can go there. December. I ran out of Christmas project bags, and I found this one. So this is what my December is going to be. And yes, it's full. This is New Starts, and it's going to be called Holly Jolly Starts again. December for this year is called Holly Jolly Starts. I like that name. This has a ton of fabric. Wait till you see what I will be working on. No, sorry, ton of floss. Look at all that floss. And I do have a lot of the fabrics picked out. And I would try to go through this. I do have some ready to go and some not, okay? This is what I will be stitching from in December, Santa's Great Book. I love the Santas in this. One of my favorite books. The first one is called Straight to His Work. And that's the fabric that I picked out. Similar to what they have. Theirs is more tannish, mine is more yellowish black. So that's that one. Then we go to page 29. And I don't know what this one is called. Saint Nick, I guess. Yeah, they don't have a name on it because this is just the picture. So I will be working on that, and I'm just doing it on a cream colored. So I thought that would work perfect. And we go to page 24. I love this rabbit. I just had to stitch this, and I love the green in his coat. I may switch this out. I picked out a green. I don't know if that's going to work. That might be too much green. So that may change. Traveling Companions. I love the horse. I love how he looks. I love the colors. So yes, I will be stitching that on black. I found some black fabric. So I will be stitching that. Then we have Santa riding a reindeer, and I found a dark blue in my fabric. So that's what I'll be stitching that on. Then we have page 13. At least this one's a little organized. Look at this sled. It's like an elegant, I don't know, it's just beautiful. You have to make sure, sorry you see my face in there. And I'm doing that sort of like on a purplish, almost the same color they have. Here, see, you can get a close up. And then one more that I have picked out with fabrics. Santa, you have to do something with Santa and all his toys. And that's just going to go on a basic cream colored fabric. That was the best that I thought it would look on. So yeah, so I have a lot of stitching to do next year. But I feel good because it's all organized. I know what I need to take. I have all the floss, and the floss that's missing, I can go and buy it. It's no big deal. But yeah, this book, you know, there for a while I wasn't even looking at these books, and then I decided, you know what, one day I was stuck upstairs. It says, I'm going to start looking through these books just to see what designs are in there. And I've got several Santa books, but this was my favorite out of all of them. And I lost some fabric out of one of my projects, and I have no idea what that goes to. Oh well, that's probably Christmas. So that is my Stitchy plans for next year. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't bore you. Sorry for the mumbling, and I'm getting there. I don't know if I will be doing a regular video before Christmas or after Christmas. It might be after Christmas. I don't have a lot to show yet. I'm working on Disney Christmas for the month of December. I'm working on my second project. It's one of the ornaments, so hopefully I'll have some finishes. I don't want more whips added to my pile because I still have a lot of whips over there I didn't pick up. But yeah, I thank you for joining me. You know, thank you for taking this journey, and I will see you on next video. Bye.